So today we will what? Somebody read that for me. Isaiah.
Today we will show our understanding of planning, experimenting, investigating, describing, and predicting force and motion.
Scenarios. All right, that's a lot, isn't it? We usually don't have that much on today. We will, but today's a review day. Today's a test prep day. Why are we going to have to do all that? So that we can what, Deanna?
Show progress on our assignment.
Okay. Show progress on our assignment. Assessments. Why do we want to show progress on our assessments? Xavier? You understand it. If you took your assessment last week and you got an 80, do you want to keep getting an 80? Do you want a chance getting a 70? Or do you want to get higher?
Higher.
All right, so the only way we can do that is practice, studying, investigating, describing, predicting. We talked about all this with each standard for each word we talked about, right? Now we're just putting them all together. If we put them all together and you're able to do it, then we're going to progress on our assessments. Do we want perfection? No, we're not worried about perfection. We're worried about progress. We want to get better. All right? So, computers out. Go to quizzes. I created another new one for you. We're doing it quietly. Your code is 778601. I got 14 people, so I should see 14 participants. Seven 778-601. All right, we ready? The first couple, I'll stop the timer. Once we get going good, though, the timer's going to count the rest of the day. All right, here come the results. Oh, I heard some hurt feelings. All right, so what did we get? There we go. All right, so how many parts of this did you have to pick?
Two.
You had to pick 2. All right, so one of these, 12 out of 14 people picked. Looking good. All right, so Mario, read the question for me. Can you still see it on your screen?
A group of students were investigating kinetic energy, and the teacher decided to give the students a visual demonstration of the kinetic energy so they would understand it better. The teacher told the students to participate in a race. The 2 students started the race at the same point on the starting line, and the teacher timed their speed as they ended the race at the finish. Which observance best describe kinetic energy in motion?
All right, and so pick 2, right? What is this whole thing talking about? All that reading, what is it talking about? Kinetic energy. Somebody raise your hand and tell me what kinetic energy is. Xavier.
Kinetic energy is when you're moving.
Kinetic energy is movement or motion. All right? So, what's the first one say? Deanna? They have the greatest amount of kinetic energy during the race. So if you're in a race, what are you doing?
Running.
Running. Is running motion or movement?
Yes.
So does that mean you have kinetic energy?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to say that one's probably true. Let's hold on a minute, though. Read the next one. What's the second one say, Cameo?
The runner has the lowest amount of kinetic energy.
Rest of it. Can you see it on your screen? They have the lowest amount of kinetic energy when? Huh? When they're in the race. If kinetic energy means motion or movement, do they have a lowest amount of kinetic energy while they're racing? No, it's the opposite, right? What kind of energy do they have when they're not in the race? Potential. Great job. 3, the more speed the runners have, the more kinetic energy. That make sense? The more speed the runners have, the more kinetic energy they, what does that say?
They have.
They have after the race. After a race, do I have the most kinetic energy? No. What kind of energy do I have at the end of the race? Potential or possibly low amount, right? Then the last one. They're two different ones.
Okay.
The runner have the greatest amount of kinetic energy wins. What does that one say?
Of kinetic energy.
It's not popping up for some reason, but. Oh well. All right. So again, what's kinetic energy mean?
Moving.
Movement. What's potential energy mean?
Stored.
Stored, or you can say not moving, but stored energy is what we want to go for. But if it's stored energy, is it moving? No. Do I have more or less kinetic energy moving faster?
More.
More or less kinetic energy moving slow? Less. Do I still have it though?
Yes.
All right. Any questions on that one?
Nope.
All right. We ready for this? We know where we're going with the